Yeah, we back. Turn it up just a little.
Good day, everybody. My name is Red Earth, and welcome to a new list that once again is not blue-red. I'm trying my best to stay away from those colors because they are typically quite strong right now. But at some point I'm gonna go back. But right now we got black-green. Maybe my deck name is a little misnamed, Rock. But that was typically just used to describe black-green decks with highly efficient threats, and that's kind of what this deck is. So even though it's more control-y, as you'll see. So let's go through the list from bottom to top. And you'll note that although this is a control list, all my cards aren't stacked on the right-hand side. I'm trying to learn my lessons from last time. So we got End of the Hunt. This card so far in testing has been pretty fantastic. Not only is there quite a bit of recursive threats in the format, but it also eats the best one. So if we're fighting against like blue-white super friends, this will eat their Elspeth, and they won't be able to bring it back. Pretty good. Environmental scientist. You probably saw this in the last video, but I am in love with this little bear. Human druid. Uh, Draws us a land, smooths out our land drops, provides a body to just hang out. In general, it's good. We got Heritage Reclamation. I've got a single one in the deck. This is not something I would normally main deck. It's clearly one of those designed to be a best of one type card. But the Jeskai discard decks are quite popular, and this allows us to destroy monuments, possibly eat their creatures in the graveyard. It's trying to hit both of those angles, but there's another piece of utility that it can be used for in this deck, which is why it's currently in the main. We got Witherbloom Charm. So this has several modes. You can either sacrifice a permanent to draw 2 cards, you can gain 5 life, or you can destroy a non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less. So early game removal, big stim of life if you are desperate for it, or you can sacrifice some of your extraneous resources to draw extra cards. We've got Emeritus of Abundance. This is a fairly above rate creature. A 3/4 vigilance for 3, which has regrowth stapled to it, which will allow us to recur our fairly high impact cards. That's all there is to say about that. Maelstrom Pulse. This card initially printed ages ago, but it's back in Foundations in the bonus sheet for Arena. And yeah, 3 mana destroy anything that isn't a land, mind you, and all permanents that have the same name. So this is a pretty ubiquitous removal, can hit just about anything. Mind Roots. This is the new Mind Rot in the newest set, Secrets of Strixhaven. This allows you to get 2 cards out of the opponent's hand, which is quite good. And then if they discard a land card, which is typically what people want to discard, you get to keep their land and ramp a little bit. Most people will be stuck between a rock and a hard place because they don't want to give you the extra value, because that's kind of a 3-for-1 if they give you the land. So they will often be inclined to hit 2 money cards, 2 things that actually matter. So this is a great way to apply a little bit of pressure against anybody who isn't Reanimator or just got discard. Then we've got Demonic Pact. So this card, what I was finding in testing is that my list didn't have, like, it was good at stalling the game and dragging things down to a top deck war. But if I didn't have an uncontested Delian or uncontested Emeritus, I would just run out of gas. So I considered playing Demonic Pact. Now this card isn't particularly quick, but at the beginning of your upkeep, you can do one of a couple things. You can do a 4 damage removal spell and gain 4 life. You can make your opponent discard 2 cards, so 2 different ways to pressure their hand. You can also draw 2 cards, and then if you're feeling spicy, you can lose the game. I wouldn't recommend picking that option. You typically want to either try to win the game before that, which is slightly difficult in this deck because we're kind of low on win conditions. We don't have 0, but we're low on them. But we have multiple ways in our own deck to use the card advantage of making them discard several cards, us drawing cards to find one of our many ways to destroy it. So we've got Maelstrom Pulse to destroy the Pact. We've got Witherbloom Charm, which we can sacrifice the Pact if it resolves. We have Heritage Reclamation to kill the Pact. So as long as we're not being pressured heavily by a control list, we should be able to slow the game down and try to get value out of Demonic Pact and then kill it off before it kills us. And usually I'll only want to put this down if I have some way to like sandbag and deal with it. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta throw caution to the wind and try to get it in play and pray for the best. We've got Professor Delian Fell. This Planeswalker is fantastic. It's kind of like a 4-mana Ugin in a way. Now, obviously not as good as Ugin, but this guy, he can immediately go up to 7 loyalty in game 3 life. That, if not dealt with by other means, that can absorb upwards of 10 life points worth of damage or give you a recursive way to gain 3 life again and again and again and again, and that'll help you stabilize against aggro. You can draw a card every single turn. You'll be losing life for it, but you can do that. You can destroy creatures, and if you can plus this, I think if you go up to 7, you can kill up to 2 creatures over 2 turns and still keep your Delian Fell in play. And then it can eventually become a win condition with the -6, where as you're plussing Delian Fell, you can bleed at your opponent. That's what we'll rarely be choosing, but if we're in a very commanding position, it's something I can definitely see myself picking. Then we have Blasphemous Edict. This is the Black Wrath of God, or Day of Judgment, or whatever you want to say. This gets around Indestructible. It's the sacrifice element. It sucks that it costs 5, but it's what you got to do in black right now. There isn't a 4-mana version. There's a 3-mana version that works alright with Delian Fell, but that requires setup, and I've seen other people cast it, and they typically need 2 cards to make it work. So I'm not that crazy about that card at the moment, but if the meta becomes a lot of 2/2s, I can see it being worth it. But right now, Blasphemous Edict is my sweeper of choice. Because I have so much early game removal, like End of the Hunt, Witherbloom Charm, Maelstrom Pulse, technically Demonic Pact, technically Fell. Mind Roots will eat some threats. I think I'm happy sitting with 3 Edicts in this list. We'll see where that goes. Now we'll check out the graveyard. Or sorry, the sideboard, not the graveyard. We got some more Heritage Reclamation, so if artifacts and enchantments are a big problem, I can board these in. If graveyards are a problem, like the Jeskai discard list, where they have a lot of recursive threats, or against any heavy graveyard list, I can board in Strategic Betrayal and exile a creature they control and their graveyard. And so this will just help supplement End of the Hunt, trying to keep as many threats exiled as I can. We've got 2 Ancient Vendettas. I'm medium on this card. I thought it was going to be better back when I played it in my blue-black control list for a monthly whenever I did that. But we don't really have a good way to deal with a resolved Mathemagics other than pressuring their hand and killing loots with Pulse and Reclamation. So that's my thought, is that if we're against an Izzet Mathemagics deck, I can use Vendetta to deal with that. We've got 2 sweepers here to help supplement Blasphemous Edict, where you pay X life, destroy all artifacts and creatures with mana value 3 or less. This is also probably pretty good against the Jeskai discard lists, which are very popular right now, because you can do X is equal to 3, you'll hit their monument and all their dudes that are underneath. Then in my sideboard, I initially wanted to have Duress. Then I'm like, well, why would I play Duress? I could just play Pilfer, which will hit both creatures and non-creature spells. Then I considered, like, well, you know, my mana base isn't too bad, especially with the environmental scientists. Why don't I play the Pilfer that's attached to a 5/5 I can get back? So that's why I've got all these deceits in the sideboard. Some way to directly pressure control and also produce a 5/5. So that's my thoughts on the deck right now. The mana base is pretty straightforward. I've got Starforge as always. I love this card. Other people are using that Wizard 2/4 man land. Other people use Crawling Barrens. I just like the stream of 2/2s. I don't know. That's just my style. And then Kishla Village. I put a couple of these in the deck because I was like trying to find something that I can do. Mistrise Village or that Kori Monastery style, and this is the green version, which allows us to surveil too, which is actually pretty decent. The couple times that I've had to resort to using this, you can just plow past 2 lands and keep trying to find our threats or continued pressure. Either way, that's the deck list. We'll see how it performs today. I don't have the highest of hopes for it, but I imagine we can probably get at least 2/2. That's my hopes. So anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next round. We'll see how it goes. Cheers. Alright, everybody, welcome to the first round. I'm fighting Brazen. Looks like the possible record of going 2/2 is impossible because there's only going to be 3 rounds today. This hand looks more than serviceable. I'll keep. They had a dragon on their deck box. Looks like Ureni. That's all I can tell. As everybody knows, Bolt the Bird. Another ramp card. Not keen on that. Play this out. Let's eat the Ashling. See what happens. Formidable Speaker. Okay. Discarding Outburst. What are we grabbing? Archaic. Interesting. Okay. Missed our land drop. Just kidding, we got the Scientist. Pretty interesting though, Ashling into Archaic. Ashling only produces 1 color in mana, right? Two mana of any 1 color, yeah. Oh, sure. I'll take your trade. What do I want to do here? I can hold on to the... I can get a little jiggy with it here. I can go Demonic Pax into Mind Roots. Hopefully hold on to the Pulse. Edict anything that remains. It's a big Zorak. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Taking the other one too. I'm not going to attack. You spend all your mana to Winter Night? I'll just block, sure. Pretty good, Riddler. Pretty good. Yeah. Well, all the discarding has done nothing. Let's draw some cards. Let's throw this out, see if they're a counterspell deck. They in fact are. They're taking a healthy amount of damage. Nope. I lose. Alright. So I think that Mind Roots play cost me the game. I don't want to be Mind Rooting Riddler deck. This feels like a losing proposition. They don't seem to have any artifacts or enchantments, so I can cut that. Vicious Rivalry taking 4 doesn't sound amazing. Betraying them seems fine. Rivalry, maybe cut 1 pact, add a rivalry. See where that takes me. Play first. Little Sussy Baka. Well, let's give it a shot. Probably gonna have to use the charm on, yeah, an elf. Ooh, a Delian fell. Okay, that's not nothing. Don't really want to play the pact without a way to get rid of it. Will if I have to. They're just sitting on Quandrix Charm. Oh, Mr. Surak. Let's get Delian resolved. You can have your card.
And you might survive. You're dismissed.
Hello, Ashling.
Show me what you've learned.
Can't really stop that, so let's throw this out. You can charm it if you want. They're probably gonna... Will they opt out? No, I don't think so. Me missing a land drop sucks. Or a Boroid. Kill Delian, keep Charm up. Loot. How fun.
This research went.
Thank you for saving me the life, I guess. Draw your cards. Maelstrom Pulse, you gotta save me, buddy. Speaker, sure. Riddler, Boyd. Boyd. One, two, three. 1, 2. I'll just do this for now. Archaic, okay. Another Boyd. Another Boyd. Guess I'll block. Draw 2 cards. The opponent will discard 2 cards. If they have a spell pierce, I'm fucking dead. So don't play around it, because I'll be fucking dead. Oh, I'm dead. Alright, good game. I Could have played around that by hitting them with double discard, but I chose not to. Because I prefer losing the game, I guess. Good old misplays. Alright, see you guys in the next round. Alright, everybody, welcome to round 2. I'll try not to punt it miserably like I did last game. We were fighting Matt Helm. We fought them yesterday. They were running some sort of Exile control deck. Ugins, Ketramoses, stuff like that. I guess I'll see what I can do against that. Mind Reach should be pretty okay if it resolves. Let's see what happens. Okay. On account of this one? I didn't think so. Kill the bear. You got it, man. Dingo. Riddling up. Makes sense. Technically has blue available. Taking note of that. So what I'll do is I'll cast Emeritus. Oh. Grab our Mind Roots back. Cool. Start charting. Could have kicked that, opted not to.
Class is now in session. Your assignment is due.
Let's wait a little bit before I do the Mind Roots thing, because the Riddler's just literally staring me in the face. Sure. I'd vastly prefer him to put something else on the board, so I can get rid of that Catcher Mouse. That looks like enough cards that I'm willing to Mind Rot them. Oh, could also do that. That looks fun. Let's start with this though.
Go ahead. Impress me.
You can counterspell at maximum 1. Put that into play tapped. Still can't cast the Riddlers. Now you can. Sure. Can't cast any counter spells, worth noting. Okay. Kill that off.
Your failure was certain.
Put this into play. want to exile that one? Okay. Sure.
Power belongs to the patient. I will put an end. Open your mind to possibility.
I am going to pulse that the fuck down.
This
Emeritus, regrow, and bring that pulse right back. Then Delian's gonna go up so I can kill a Riddler if that's the direction they want to go. Ow. Okay. Interesting. Oh yeah, you want your extra card. Makes sense.
This is merciful.
Uh-huh. Cool. Sure.
This was a dead end.
I don't want to attack into that land, so I'm not going to. You got the counterspell, you got it.
My job is to teach. Yours is to learn. Some lessons are painful.
Are we blocking with the land? Nope. Sweet. Put that down. Draw a card and lose a life.
Learn something useful. I can heal you.
Give me your land. If that's what you're sandbagging. Ooh, an Elspeth. Very fun. Alright. No, I'll just wait. I'll give you the mind reads. Got 2 cards to discard. Can be this one and one of the Witherbloom charms. The land. Uh-oh. That's 2 cards. That's 2 more cards. Presumably. How much do they spend? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, they're just... Yeah, they're fishing for 2. Another land. No, we'll sacrifice that one. Emeritus. Bring back Emeritus, thank you. Coming for that card, never mind. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Alright. Getting locked out of Demonic Pacting sounds like that's gonna be a lethal situation, so I don't want that. Deceit seems just fine. And, I don't know, single Vendetta. They're probably gonna try to Vendetta me, because I saw them play that yesterday in one of their matches. If you want to know even more about Magic the Gathering, MTG Arena, it's your time to explore Codex of the Multiverse. I probably won't do that, but thanks for the offer. Helm. See what you got. Yeah, hand seems okay. Prefer Deceit on curve, but I don't mind waiting a little bit. Ooh. Can Deceit on curve. Oh, you're not spell piercing this, my friend. Show me what you've got. 2 Ancient Vendettas. I knew he was going for it. Give me that. Show me what you got. Ancient Vendetta, get out of here. You little scamp. Yo, preemptive exile. I like it. Take action. Taking your negate. It's a lot of cards. Clobber him to death. Does this resolve? Does not. Okay. Sure. Does this resolve? Okay. Take action. Sure do love their counter spells. Interesting. Gets in. What about this one? So anything proactive? It's just all reactive stuff. Okay. Interesting. Uh-huh. Another counter spell? Please make your land a creature. Okay. Another counter spell. Alright. Your turn. Your turn. Well, my friend, that land is not going to be sticking around. Oh, they get a Starforge. That's horseshit. That's my thing.
So long as we fight, hope cannot die.
Gotcha. Alright. Yeah, I'll pay for that.
Dark days lie ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I'll wait one turn. I need an emeritus, theoretically. Aha! I can slow the bleeding. Alright, dead in one turn. Counterspell. I will pay 2. Let's gain some
It's
life.
Professor Delian Fell. I have life essence to spare.
Did you board out like all your win conditions? Just like Elspeth? Like I haven't seen them try anything. Sure.
These are the answers I need.
So I think early game, if I had attacked the flow state, that might have done some work, but... technically not dead yet. We'll see if they'll show us another card. Counterspell. Oh. Well, I've got nothing proactive. We'll concede here. Boom. Fun match. Alright. Edict I probably need less. Vendetta we're going up on. Betrayal. And we'll try this. The vast lands of Arcavios. Play first. Not the most exciting hand, but there are worse. I'll put this on the play tapped. Then this. I'm not walking into the counterspell. Pass the turn. Make him have a solid counterspell or 2. I will pay. wanted the 4 mana rampant growth. Okay. Yeah. Their deck's much better suited for this type of situation. Hit him with a 2. Riddler, a road. Ketramos. Riddler. You'll be taking 1 Riddler. They want to erode this, I'll let them. Draw. Fun. Go for the Ketramos Riddler thing. You know you want to. In your bones. Think of how many cards you can get. It's 2 cards. Put a Ketramos in play. Alright, I'm coming for your cards then, if you won't do it. Thank you. Yep. Do I want to mind root them? Maybe. We're gonna draw a bajillion cards anyways. Gonna keep the Riddler. They never don't keep the Riddler. Huh. They didn't keep the Riddler. I guess I stand corrected. Let's just do nothing for a minute then. Starforge. Get rid of that dork. Hey, my own Starforge. Cool. What do you have in your hand that you're protecting so much? I see. Well, this should hopefully turn the corner for me. You have a rubbit. Planar land is in play. I am going to eat. I really don't want them to have two of these. So let's make them sit on these long term. This might be a misplay. I do like making misplays. I wanted an 8th land, but I've been consuming them all for cards. You won't need that guy anymore. What's in hand? Not sure. Start with this. Okay. 1, 2, 3 for a pulse. 1, 2. Yeah, I can do this right now. Yeah. Uh-oh. Too much. Okay, I drew another Witherbloom. Miscounted. It's fine. Everything is fine. Let's attack. Maybe I'll kill 2 robots with 1 stone. Seat, get back here. Yoink. Sure. Yeah, I'll take that, thanks. The other deceit. Back to you, my friend. Goodbye, deceit.
Congratulations. You have a chance to impress me. Be gone from my presence.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
This
6.
will only
Not
sting
enough to
for a
do
moment.
both. Let's kill one. Tackle both of these. Sure. Do it. Yeah. Cool, I get more turns. Witherbloom Charm. Yoink. Alright, back to you. Let's put this here. Let's attack. Bang. Alright, let's attempt to cast the seed. Sounds reasonable. Get over here.
Never
Getting
take
very
glory
close to
for
winning. You get yourself a robot, enjoy it. Not super keen on that, but yeah, that's fine. You have two things. Ooh, super choked on mana. Want to kill that. Sure.
detention.
I'll allow it. Yeah, that'll be mine.
I can heal you.
Back to you. Oh, stop top decking those. Yeah, you got him. Resolved. Interesting.
Some lessons are painful.
Okay, yeah. Get out of here. Alright. We've got you at using your lands to try to stop this. Not a bad spot to put you in. If I overplay my position, I can lose this, so I'm going to try to not do that.
Go ahead. Impress me.
I'm going to use my Starforge instead. You've got 6 and that. Or, sorry, 5 and that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not enough to do both. So I'm going to attack.
Learn something useful.
We're doing it. We're doing it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good game, my friend. Good game. On to the next round. Alright, folks. Welcome to round 3. We're fighting Sunset. I probably assume that they're on mid-range Chess Guy discard, which is going to be a nightmare, but we will try our best to get through, especially with them on the play. Have to fight that damn bird on turn 2 like clockwork. Play a white source, play the bird. Oh, it's Ashley. Oh god. Okay. Oh. I'll take that brief moment of reprieve. Please play Monument. Just play Monument. Just play Monument. Oh, they didn't do it. Monument, 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 Monument. It's a Jackal. Oh. I actually have an answer to this, thank god. Destroy it. Get out of here. Alright. It is, in fact, a Jackal. Here, I'll help you. Bang, bang. Hopefully things they didn't want to discard at this moment. One of them they did. Unfortunate. We're transforming. And a Riddler. Winter Night Stories. Just transforming to transform. Oh, they want more discard triggers, I see. We'll try this.
I need the right spell turns poison to medicine.
Flipping back and forth. Glacial Dragon Hunt. Target creature. Threw that out. They're not harmonizing. Everything's going towards Delian.
You should know better.
Works for me. Cool. What do I have in here? Let's see what this does. Alright, thanks for the land.
I have life essence to spare.
All Delia needs to do is buy me time.
Remedial at best.
1, 2, 3. Discards 2. Goodbye, Seam Rip. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and I can do a 2.
Never take growth for granted.
I'm gonna grab a Reclamation. There's our boy. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna try blocking Ashling and see what happens.
I'm not impressed.
You can't currently flashback the Dragon Hunt. Let's draw a card and lose life.
Your assignment is due.
Let's pulse this. See what attacking gets me. Cool. Let's grab a pulse back. Back to you, my friend. Uh-huh. Sure, I'll block. No. Do I want to? Yeah. It seems like they don't have an easy way to interact with Fel. And then they can Dragon Hunt if they want to, and then I can eat their bloodghast with a Reclamation. Losing an Emeritus is not amazing. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Lands, am I right? Indeed. They probably got too many lands for their liking. Mind Roots are cute. And demonic pacting is cute, but that's not where we're gonna be. We're gonna be murder, 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 kill, kill, kill. That's the game plan here. Heritage Wreck, Heritage Wreck, one more Heritage Wreck. Something's getting cut. A Witherbloom Charm, I guess. They cannot, under any circumstances, have a resolved monument in play. They're probably bringing in a few counter spells, which annoying. They go hard onto counter spells. They can also bring in Deceits. Witherbloom doesn't do a lot except kill the 2/1 bird. Delian did a great job of just gaining me a bajillion life. This seems fine, especially because I got the Monument Killer. Do we see the bird? Bird or Ashling? We see Ashling. Okay. I will wait to see what they do. Transforming. Yep. Riddler is pretty good. Tanking on the land. Interesting. It might just be sitting on a spell pierce, so I'll just pass it. Whatever. My turn. Put this into play tapped. Got a couple options. Transforming. You're the discard deck. You got a discard. Be illegal if you didn't. That's illegal. Taking 3 to the dome. Ow. Rude. Draw, draw. Discard a Bloodghast. Are we getting spell pierced? Yes. Ow. Okay. Well, start the life gain train.
This will only sting for a moment.
Red, red. Probably gonna put that 5/4 thing in. Oh no, Chandra.
I'm gonna smoke the competition.
I didn't see that coming, but okay.
Fast it goes. try to keep up.
Okay.
Back to your seat. Never take growth for
Oh, that
granted.
resolves. Neat.
Can't be the end.
I don't really want to pop Vicious Rivalry necessarily, because a monument, letting that resolve will just cook me. Riddler's in play. I'm gonna Winter Knight. Crew the vehicle. Yeah. Okay. Does that resolve? Spell Pierce again. Alright, you got Delian. You popped him.
Death didn't stop me before.
There's the Winter Knight. Although you've already tapped your Riddler. What do I want to do now? Put Delian into play, draw more cards. Delian in play, gain some life. I think gaining life is the way to go for now.
Mediocrity. Will the right spell turns poison to medicine.
Keeps future blood guests contained at least. But I need some gas. Because they're drawing, I don't know, 10 more cards than me. Now they're throwing some in the garbage, but they're still gaining value. These 1-for-1 spell pierces are breaking my back. Bloodghast. Alright. Riddler is in play. Doesn't matter which you tap, they all accomplish the same thing. Yep. 1 blue mana, maximum they can spell pierce once.
Amateur.
Yep. Am I getting negated? Oh.
Show me what you've learned.
Oh, it's not nothing. The bird. This is too much advantage for me to keep up with.
This is the worst batch of students yet.
And there's the monument. Oh. I'm cooked. Yep. Draw a card. Discard, make it. You lose 3 life. Can do the same thing the following turn. Vehicles you control have flying. More creatures with flying deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. It's playing a bizarre array of Aether Drift cards. Only reach into all ends of the format. Well, if they've got it, they've got it, but let her rip. Spell Pierce. Why are we waiting? Just do it. There's another one. I'll just say good game here, and I'm not pulling it back against that in a Riddler. GG. Never mind, we're still playing. We got one more game to go. So many fucking counterspells. How do I get around that? Edicts are not amazing. Witherbloom Charms. Cut down on those. They don't do that much. Targeted discard might be better. If I had a nickel for every time I misappropriately assumed the game was over, I'd have 2. Which isn't much, but it is starting a trend. Yeah, like I didn't see any of these. I also don't have any card draw now, which is rough. Do I leave it with 3 Deceits? Yeah, 3 Deceits is fine. Yeah. Play first. Of course. Mulligan. What's a game 3 without having to mull? No removal, except for a monument killer. Guess we'll give it a shot. Give myself the opportunity to play Deceit on 2 if I draw it. I did not. Pass the turn. Do we have the bird? Yes. Oh. My turn. Let's throw this out. See what happens. Please no monument. My kingdom for no monument. Land tapped. Okay. Okay. See what happens when I attack. What do we think about this? Oh shit, we did it. Well, not regrow things so they can just counter it. Yeah. Okay. What am I supposed to do against that? Another land. Uh, throw it out there. They probably have multiple answers to it. But because I didn't draw a land, yeah, I can't get around these counter spells. Yep. This is why environmental scientist is the GOAT. Oh
You need a win. Ooh, check out these wheels.
no. Maelstrom Pulse, please. No. Spell Pierce, for the love of God. No. Alright.
Just a quick pit stop. No breaking till the end.
There's another land. Da, 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 da. Maybe I wait one turn to see if I can get a land to get Delian Fell through the counter spells. Another
Now
one.
that's a
Sure.
winning ride.
We are riddling. Yep. Uh-huh.
Push it to the limit.
Bind the tokens. Blood guests are now live. Well, I've got 2 mana to get around the counter spell he's cooking with.
This? I can heal you.
Trash to triumph.
Every turn that we go towards the future, I am quickly losing. Whenever an artifact you control enters, it shoots. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Only direction I know is forward.
Good old planeswalkers with passives.
You've earned what comes next.
Oh, there's my homie. Find me a swamp. Let's gain some life.
This
And
will
my
only
turn.
sting for a moment.
How cute are you getting with Chandra? Are you ultin? Deck doesn't really have that many artifacts, but you got Monument, you got these tokens. Resolved Monument is a win condition in itself. Don't really need Chandra Ultimate for that. I'm not under 10, so Bloodghast doesn't just attack me at the moment. Womp. Yep. Welcome back. Creating another one.
Ooh, check out these wheels.
Attacking with both. That's a way to give Bloodghast haste, I guess. In a roundabout way.
That won't earn my respect.
I don't know if there's a way for me to get out of this, like, just getting nickel and dimed out. These proactive lists.
Keep up the pace.
Endings arrive too suddenly.
Yeah, it's technically something. Sure.
Not fast enough.
It don't matter. None of this matters.
Rev them up.
Just let them do their thing. Sunset, show off. Show me what you've got. $33 cards. Yeah, I think this is a variant of probably one of the best decks in the meta.
Just try to keep up.
So this scrappy little rogue list just ain't gonna get it done. So I'm just gonna call it here. Good game, Sunset. And this time I'll actually see you in the postmortem. Alright. See you, everyone. Alright, welcome to the postmortem. So we'll never know if I could go 2-2, but I did end up going 1-2. I got one win on the board. I also miscalled losing the last match, but it still came to fruition after all. Things I liked about this deck. The efficient threats, like Emeritus of Abundance is great. Delian Fell is great. Maelstrom Pulse is fine. Some matchups, Mind Root was good. Things that didn't work so good. Killing myself with Demonic Pact through a misplay. Yeah, casual blue bullshit. Yeah, we find ourselves struggling in the blue matchups. Blue's fairly prominent and dominant in this format, where they can just draw better than the other colors, keep pressure on, and just through a deluge of counter spells, just hold their position. This deck really couldn't compete except for the infinitely long control matchup where I was looping Emeritus with Deceit. So, yeah, some cards here have value. Maybe there's like a blue, black, green control list using Emeritus, Delian Fell, and some other stuff. But this straight black-green version just isn't cutting it, at least in this iteration. It's much too fair and reactive without the card draw to back it up. Because like even when we pressure people down with Mind Roots, there's enough graveyard decks running around, and just Quantum Riddler being not only a card, but a very, very popular card. It's very hard to keep people underfoot and outdraw them. So although Delian Fell did a good job of gaining 1,000,000 life and drawing some cards, it's still kind of outclassed by the other colors and strengths in the format. So either way, that was my black-green rock deck, and I'll see you guys next time with a new brew. Maybe I'll do something more proactive, or I'll relent and go back to some form of blue-red deck. We'll see. Either way, thanks for watching. Cheers.